Welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT. Tonight we are live on Project Cars 2 for PlayStation, and we have the final round of the Pagnian Imports GT3 challenge. And to take us out for the end of the series, we're off to Circuit of the Americas GP. So we'll check out the session where we've got Division 2 heading off first, where we have 15 minutes of qualifying. Weather is heavy cloud, and the final race is 13 laps. Weather is overcast through to medium cloud. There is a mandatory pit. Then we'll have a break and then head into Division 1 at 8:45 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, and they will go into the same qualifying and same conditions for the race. So we'll check out the standings as at the end of the fourth round. For Division 2, we have Balaki leading the championship on 535 points, and we've got Dan Boone following not too far behind on 470. For Division 1, we have Coco Dog pretty much going in with a win already, sitting on 593 points. Then last week for round 4, we're at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. We saw Balaki, after qualifying second, take victory and secure the fastest lap bonus points. And in Division 1, we had Coco Dog qualify pole, take the win, and we saw Taijo take the fastest lap points. Load up the track. So we're in the USA for Circuit of the Americas GP. Track length is 5.51 kilometers, and there's 20 turns. It is very fast, very technical, and then it's going to be great seeing these guys burn around in the GT3s. This will be interesting to see who's going to be taking the top tonight. We've seen Balaki dominating in the Cadillac, so will we see a little bit of a mix-up at the front tonight. If you're joining us for the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button, jump in the chat, and also jump onto those sound effects controls down underneath the stream. Currently got 9 drivers loaded up. We got a couple of drivers unwell and not able to make it tonight, so hopefully they are feeling better soon. Got Dirty Monkey being able to make it back in with having lots of IP conflict disconnect issues in the beginning rounds. Unable to make it, even doing a swap from Division 1 down to Division 2 to try and stop those conflicts, and it still happened in the Division 2 lobby. Good to see him be able to get back out on track. Double points up for grabs tonight. The fastest lap of the race is now worth 10 rather than 5. And a win is 240 points rather than 120. How tight it is on that championship. Can easily have that lead taken away from Balaki. He's going to have to make sure he has a strong finish tonight. 25 points on the line just in taking pole position. Looks like Spray pulling over. Spray Fuels actually pulling up to let Balaki get ahead a little bit more. I think he might have been having a little bit of a slippery incident. And Weaven jumping on the stream. There we are. We have Dirty Monkey out there in the BMW. And Simo Simzel in the Cadillac. Heavily dominated for the Cadillac in Division 2, was the weapon of choice. The track conditions are going to be rather cool. In-game times 10 AM. That's heavy cloud cover. See, the track looks rather dark. crazy comes through the corner exit. Also in a Cadillac. And then in the Audi R8. And following very closely behind Balaki in that championship. There's only about 55 points separating them. Can easily take that lead. D-Train also in the BMW. Ray's come through time lap 2:33. He's done a 2:20. Dirty Monkeys come through for 2:16. Much smaller field tonight. A little bit slippery on that exit curb. He may have taken some front end damage as well. It looks a little bit buckled. D-Train comes in with a 2:09. Bamboon 2:08. Track limits very strict at Circuit of the Americas. Larky holding pole position at 2:07. Oh, he got very slippery on that curb. Brings the car in. There's 9 minutes remaining for qualifying. DG and Coolboy to get a time on the board. And we'll jump on board for a lap around the front of the drivers in a moment. We've got 15 seconds separating 7 drivers. Steph's just invalidated that track limit. All the drivers now got a time on the board. DG saying 2:17, Coolboy at 2:44. Larky having a good solid lead of about 1.1 seconds. And then it is very tight between the next two drivers, especially D-Train and Dirty. Only a 10th difference between the two, or even less than that. Bamboon on approach to start a lap shortly. We'll cross over and jump aboard the Audi R8 for a hot lap around Circuit of the Americas. There we go. We don't give them the old commentator's curse. field to get us around for a lap. Flat stick down, a very long pitch straight. Very tricky first turn. Quite hard to pull that car up, so you start getting an incline and then it goes off camber and then to a crest at the apex, all in a hairpin. And the S's, being cautious of those curbs, they can easily put that car into a slide. Hey Gallant, thanks for jumping on the stream. Dan Burns, 1/10 up. See that car almost start to oversteer as he goes over that curb. Down to another very sharp left-hand hairpin. See how much that exit curb throws the car around. Of the hairpins, lost a little bit of pace into a double apex hairpin. Holding that gear and feathering it through. Very long turn, a few apexes in it. Very hard to try and keep it in line, especially with not being able to really look through the corner on the limited views in the game. Oh, that could have really cost him. Could have been an off track. It did, it just invalidated it from running out that a little bit wide, so it's probably just invalidated the next time as well for him. That was unfortunate. He was about a 10th up. Not enough to be able to take a position. Malaki's holding very steadily with the 207.4. Oh yeah, get in there, Steph. She's in there doing it for the girls. Getting a whole lot of movement in the times. There's 4 minutes left. It's only going to be another 2, maybe 3 laps squeezed out of the session. And Steph improve that lap time. It does. That moves it up from 8th into 5th position. It's a 209.980. That's only 2.5 seconds away from pole time. It's only 6/10. She's going to shave off, and then it can be looking to take on Dirty's position. Train improving on his lap times. He hasn't moved up a peg on the board. There was only a 10th difference between himself and Dirty before. Oh, he's just taken Dan's spot. A very low 208. 6/10 away from pole now. Balaki had a good second ahead of position 2. For Dan to try and still be within that reach of taking a championship win from Balaki. So they're going to have to try and get as many points as he can. A few points difference away from P1 to P2. Won't be too drastic. So he needs to try and close into Blackie as much as possible. We can take off. Extends on. Look at Blacky's just put that margin back out to a second again. He's broken down into the 206s. There's a minute 35 left now. That's not going to be enough time to get any more timed laps in. He's likely on his journey out to chew up those tyres. Hey, Jurassic Jam, thanks for joining us. Ray had his lap invalidated as well. It's likely we'll be seeing a fair few post-race time penalties being applied. The off-tracks for this track are very strict, and usually the requirements of the slowdown actually cost you a fair bit of time. Just depending on how your race is going, it's sometimes better to take 1 or 2 seconds on the chin rather than dropping that pace off. Ray just throws that McLaren through those corners, showing to be a little bit of rear slip. Those times are all being reined in now. 9 cars separated by 8.3 seconds. Cool boys, first lap sitting around the 244s. He's gotten it down to 210. In the 211s, DG in 215. He's parked the car up. Ooh, Dirty Monkeys just bumped the spots down. Oh, we've just had a change. Dirty did just qualify in second with a 207.326. And then Dan Boone sneaks in at the last lap, 207.325. So that's 0.001 difference between the two. That is incredibly close. And Dirty Monkey doing it all from a controller. We should be seeing him doing it from a wheel very soon. Going. Oh, that car is quick to get off the brake pedal. I think he's going to be on it a fair bit in the moment. He goes. Ample room, Circuit of the Americas, awesome donuts. Wrapping up his last lap. 70 seconds to finish it up, but it looks like he should only have a couple of corners to go. And down he goes on the pit straight. And he improves his spot. He moves up into 7th. That was a 2:10.672. And we can enjoy a smoke show pre-race from Balaki. Making up in reverse now, he's absolutely destroying that car. As he doesn't go backwards too much and off the DQ, be devastating. And final qualifying results for Division 2 in the Pagnian Imports GT3 Challenge. Balaki, our championship leader, takes pole to 206.974. And the rest of the grid we then have is Dan Boone, Dirty Monkey, D-Train, Steph, Spray and Pray, Simmer Simsel, Cool Boy, and DG. So over onto the track now. And for all our viewers, members and followers of Apex Esports League, with our partnership with Pagnian, we do actually get a special discount for purchases from their website. So when you go to the pagnianimports.com.au, if you use the discount code during checkout, which is shown on the screen there, NLR-Apex-5, you will get 5% off your order. So if you're looking to add to your current sim rig, making an upgrade, there's plenty of next level racing stuff over there to be able to get your hands onto, and 5% off on those is a fantastic deal. A big thank you to Pagnian and to Next Level Racing for supporting us. And it will be exciting once we start to head off into the next series, where the Division 1 Championship winner will score themselves $50 to spend at Pagnian. Going to be a fantastic prize to be able to utilise that and our discount. Our winning driver will be able to get a few upgrades. Generally dirty on podium tonight. With the times he's just done, it's going to be very probable. There we are, lights going green. And we're away for the final race of the Series Division 2. Malarkey near neck and neck with Dan Boone. Dan goes for an outside pass. Oh, he's just turned around. He's been hit. Luckily recovered very quickly. There's a lot of oversteering that. Turned around in an oncoming car. Malarkey did get a little bit of a shunt from D-Train as they were trying to scramble through turn 1. Malarkey pulling away. He's already got a 1 second lead over position 2. Dirty already fighting with D-Train just within those first few corners. Swings out and dives down into the hairpin. And then a switchback pulled off by D-Train. There was a tad bit of oversteer in it, so it's cost him a huge amount of pace. Is Dirty going to be able to hold him off now? Train gets the advantage. Order the door. Oh, and Steph gets slippery. She recovers. What a lucky place to recover. So she maintains the position. Cool boy battling it out for 6th position. This battle between Dirty Monkey and D-Train is continuing. They've been pretty much at it for that whole lap. And that's going to benefit Malarkey while these two are heavily occupied with each other. Malarkey's pushed out in 2.5 seconds. Both DJ and Dan heading into the pits. Dan's shot at the championship. He's going to have to hope that he's going to be able to utilise this pit as his mandatory pit and then last out the remaining laps. Malarkey's focus just to make sure he's well ahead of Dan. losing out a spot to Dirty Monkey or D-Train. They're going to affect him. So you're carrying huge pace. They're going to have to try and shave it all off. Bray looking for an open get around Steph. Oh, a little bit of a slip again for Steph. Oh, I think that was a potential wall hit. Yeah, quite a heavy plunk. Bray narrowly avoided Steph as she turned around in front. Cool Boy looking to make a move on him as well. Cadillac nearly rounding up the McLaren down the straight. Oh, they're going to nearly go 3 wide through turn 1. Gutsy manoeuvre for Simo. Almost could have paid off. Dan and DG back out on track. Cool Boy, get around, spray, and reclaim those positions. Ray gets a nice tidy line, so he gets a great run. That pace up onto Simo. These Cadillacs really seem to dial up and get around. Quite amazing just how much power that those cars get, especially coming out of the 6. Oh, Dan Boom back in the pits again. His chance of a championship win being dwindled away at this stage. Larky having a fantastic run. He's nearly got it out to 3-second lead. Pretty much doing 1 second per lap over position 2. Dirty Monkey not having to fight D-Train for that position now. Pushed it out the 5-second gap. May have been a mistake done by D-Train. That's quite a hefty drop over the course of the lap. Ray's got back around Simo. It's currently overcast conditions. Race started at 11 AM, it's times 2 speed. Start seeing those track temperatures increase as time goes on and the weather changes to only medium cloud cover. Simo's dropped back a few seconds now. Out on track after his second pit stop already in the 3 laps. Rain Cool Boy battling it out. I think Spray's got the run on him here. Tightly squeezed through that corner. There was not much between the two. playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Just gets his nose up in there. He hasn't got the speed to be able to commit to it and carry through the corner. Cadillac really seems to be able to run him down on the straights. Try and get the run on him. He may have to try and sit hot tight on the tail, put some pressure on, see if he can try and force an error. Looks like Balaki's made a mistake as well. A few second lead, now it's dropped down to less than a second. And here comes Dirty Monkey. See Dirty be able to get past Balaki and take a win tonight. It'd be great to see after all his bad luck and not even be able to get into the races. The BMW was just absolutely flying up in that draft. Balaki for championship doesn't need to worry about Dirty taking a win. Doesn't need to take any unnecessary risks here. Be rather content just to be able to tuck in a bit comfortably behind him. Sounds like there's a spun car just up ahead. That's DG. Taking some heavy front end damage. She's going down pit lane now. Takes out the speed indicator. Great, heading into the pits. We are nearing the halfway point. Good idea to actually pit in. He's just struggling to get that McLaren around the boys' Cadillac. They're being held up, trying to find an opening, just bring the car in, get that mandatory pit out of the way, and then get back out on track and just have clear, open road ahead of you. In and out very quick. DJ still in the pits. Must have been a solid hit. Looks like it's going to be a bit longer of a repair to get that car back underway. Dirty Monkey now has only 2-second lead over Balaki. Balaki makes a little mistake, takes out the Pirelli markings on the side. And that can sometimes cause a bit of minor aero damage to the front of the car when that occurs. And especially if the sun actually gets wrapped up in the car and you drag it for a while. Train looking steady in position 3. He's slowly dropping back from race lead. He is pulling away from Cool Boy. Now going into the pits. Got some damage to that front right. Spray, be able to make his pass, get around Cool Boy now while he's in the pits. Cool Boy's out and underway. well ahead. Being in when he wasn't able to find that opening to get around did pay off. Def moves up in the 6th. The Schoolboys in the pits as well. Now we're at the halfway point. We'll have a quick look at the standings. And DG currently in 9th position. We've just had Malarkey pass and lap DG's car. I'm not sure if that's new damage to that tail. I think he's lost the bumper again, unfortunately, so it might be another trip to pit lane. Dan Boone in 8th position. Beth in 7th. I think she may have just had an off. Schoolboy's just got the jump on her. He was a fair way behind. He's now nearly got a second ahead of her. And 6th we have Coolboy. Steph goes for a slip. Corners caught her off earlier in the race as well. And these are very tricky couple of corners. You've got to throw that car way across the far side of the track. Going left, right, left. And it can really unsettle the car. And in 5th position we have is Spray and Pray. Simsley in 4th. He's got 13 seconds between himself and Spray. I don't think Simo has pit. He's going to lose that position. He does go in if that is the case. Def going in and just finishing in the pits now. In P3 we have is D-Train. P2 is Malarkey. Race lead is Dirty Monkey. Flying ahead at the moment, a 5-second lead. What a fantastic drive. It's door to door. Congratulations, first few laps with D-Train. And closed in on Malarkey. Got around, no problems, and pushing out to a 5-second lead. That's lap 9. There's only 4 to go. Yes, in the pits now. Coolboy and Spray move up a spot. Doesn't appear Steph will be within reach to get his position back while he's down pit lane. Ray looking to take out the top 3 spot. Dan Boone having more issues. him in the braking zone. Will there be a switch back from D-Train? He did cut a fair bit of corner. That may be a slowdown request. He'll just wear a penalty. Haven't seen any drivers cut a post-race penalty yet. Look at that. BMW absolutely destroying the top-end speed from the McLaren. BMW is holding very well at Circuit of the Americas. Going. I think Falaki needs to play it safe for that double championship. Be able to take 2 in a row as well. He's right, Generally. Steph's done an amazing job this series. Steph is still sitting 3rd in the championship with big points on the line. And the driver ahead of her on the standings is Dan Boone. Dan's struggling at the moment. Steph should be finishing ahead. Should be a podium finish for the championship. Not giving up on that spot. Oh, they've had a disconnect. No, it's Steph. Steph's disconnected. She's going to be incredibly frustrated right now. Only a couple of laps to go in it. For her to be able to defend that P3 on the championship. Lucky. Getting that pit out of the way now. Only going to be another lap to do before having to serve that mandatory pit. Dirty, just looking like he's going for a Sunday drive at the moment. He's casually flying that BMW around Coda. Got a huge lead. Almost Dirty, his pit goes with no hiccups. Should be able to easily come out just ahead of Galaki. Galaki had a rather quick stop, but he's not going to be able to afford any lost time down pit lane. Keeping pace with these guys. After qualifying second, and it all going wrong after turn 1. And a very unlucky race. don't run an Xbox. Don't have an Xbox, so don't run on that. Hey, Sami. Okay. If anyone wants to shout us all an Xbox, we'd be more than pleased to run it on Xbox as well. The Dirty being in and serve that pit requirement. Do it for 7.3 second lead. Lucky. Sitting very tight in position to take a championship win. Yeah, we only end up having one NSX driver in the series. It was rather interesting. It has been a popular car. We've run the GT3s in previous series. D-Train's still at it. They're probably going to be going right until the checkered flag. Okay, hate the Cadillac so much it scares you. It is a bit of a scary car. It was a very surprising choice that it was heavily picked. We've ran multiple GT3 series over the last couple of years, and I don't think the Cadillac was ever picked once. And then just about all of Division 2 had actually selected the Cadillac. Final lap now. Ray wants that podium position. He's going to have to make a move on D-Train this lap. There's not going to be another opportunity here. Dirty Monkey flying ahead. Nearly 11-second lead on the race. Gonna have a win in the bag here. Brain D-Train neck and neck again. Can't get him here. He's probably not going to get him. Oh, look at that. Cuts real tight. Car length ahead already. Now he's just got to hold D-Train at bay. He runs nearly wide. And there we go. Dirty Monkey takes the win in the final round. Congratulations, Dirty. A solid drive out there in that BMW. Balaki crosses the line in position 2. That's a championship win for Balaki. That's 2 in a row. Oh, they're still fighting it out for position 3. Door to door. Great loses the podium in the final corner. D-Train takes P3. Spray in 4th. Boy coming up for P5. Front bar's flapping loose as well. Can the assists, or whatever the real world counterparts are allowed. It's only realistic assists. And Simo across the line in position 6. Pirouettes that car across the line. Getting his usual fantastic complete roll up into the sky. And Boone finished in P7. And then we have results for the final round in Division 2. Dirty Monkey takes the... And also on the podium is Balaki in position 2. Then we have D-Train in position 3. And the rest of the standings is Spray and Pray, Cool Boy, Simo Simsel, Dan Boone, and DG. And unfortunately a disconnect for Steph earlier on. So we'll be bringing in our podium finishers. We'll have Dirty, Balaki, and D-Train in here in a moment. Freeze, so I've now just been able to get those invites off, so I'll be joining us. Congratulations, Dirty. Solid drive to take the win in the final round. Yeah. And going door to door with D-Train for those first few laps as well.
Yeah, oh well. My apologies to him.
And he did well to get through and do it all on the controller and take the win. Makes up for missing out on the previous rounds.
Yeah, spewing I couldn't make up for the previous rounds. Oh well, get it now.
Yep, that's it.
Congratulations, Balaki, second.
Balaki, yeah, P2 and championship win. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, I wasn't going that fast. I was trying to finish.
Yeah, just needed to play it safe and
I didn't want to
spin.
spin.
Yeah, that's it. It could have all gone wrong.
It's a shame to see Steph disconnect.
Yeah,
it was very unfortunate seeing her drop out.
A couple of times I thought I was going around and I thought Balaki might have caught me, but oh well. Shame, buddy.
Good drive for everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a good drive. Great series. He's had a great run. And good to see you make up for it tonight, but Dirty.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah, good to see you back on track.
D-Train.
Yeah, he hasn't jumped into the chat, so yeah, congratulations to D-Train as well.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Vazmac boys.
Yeah, definitely Vazmac all the way.
Yep. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll do.
Thanks
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
And then we have our race winner for Division 2, Dirty Monkey, and then Balaki in position 2, and then D-Train, not doing the chat, but taking podium in position 3. And that will be enough to be able to get Balaki the championship wins. That's back-to-back championships now, so big congratulations to Balaki for that. So do check out our Facebook page in the coming days just to see the final results and standings for Division 2. And then we will be having a short break and coming back at 8:45, and we'll have Division 1 wrapping up the series. So stay tuned and we'll be back very shortly. And welcome back to the final round of the Pagnian Imports GT3 Challenge. We did just have Division 2 wrap up the series, seeing Dirty Monkey take the win in the final race, and then seeing Balaki win the championship. So big congratulations to our drivers. And they're now heading over into Division 1. So we are at the Circuit of the Americas. They will be racing under the same conditions that we just saw for Division 2. So we're in the USA. In-game time is 10 AM. Track length is 5.51 kilometers with 20 turns. And it is very fast, very technical. Been some exciting racing, seeing these GT3s burn around Kota. So definitely best of luck to the Division 1 drivers tonight. Coco Dog pretty much has the championship in the bag. He just needs a clean race with enough points to lead the championship. 593 points down to 384 in position 2. He could just essentially qualify and then park up the car for the night, and the championship's in the bag. He has not lost a race this series, so he's definitely not going to be doing that. I think he's going to be trying to make it 5 from 5. He's had a good pace for quite a while, but he hasn't had a championship in the bag yet. It'll be a great way to be able to wrap up a fantastic series if he can get another win under the belt to wrap up getting a championship as well. Head Farmers had a fantastic run this series in the Ferrari. He's going to be looking at taking a podium finish in the championship. Sitting in second. Got 384 points. And then has Nick Cliff behind him on 375, and DK and Gallen all sitting pretty close, being on 366 and 359 points. And it's double the normal points of the previous rounds tonight. Qualifying points remain the same, but those are race points. Huge, 240 points on the line just for the win. Got Skitty managing to get back on track again. Looking for a few rounds. Thanks for jumping on the stream, Steph. Cheer on the Division 1 drivers. Keep making our way down through the list as the drivers commence their out lap. Crossing the line, ready for their first time laps. 12.5 minutes left from qualifying. Lovely Daddy in and the Mercedes. Joe in the Porsche. Had a huge pace in that Porsche. Last week, he's battling it out very early on with Coco Dog being the closest to another driver to actually be able to put some pressure on for a good few laps. Camier, this is qualifying. Cliff in the Bentley. Billy in the Nissan Skyline. Dan definitely, hopefully turn one is going to be a bit cleaner. had a few doozies in one in the start of the series, the first couple of corners. Unfortunately, with Circuit of the Americas, turn 1 is a very dreaded turn. Pretender also in a Mercedes. DK in the McLaren. First time's coming through. Very nice opening times. Gal sets a 2:06. Billy at 2:07. Coco at 2:08, as is Taijo and the Pretender. We did actually have 2 Bentleys run. Army's unable to make it last week and this week. And out there giving the Bentley a good run. I think it was at Bugatti circuit. We had Sami in the Bentley sitting on the tail of Coco Dog. And we have his race done for, just running slightly wide on the last corner. He caught in the sand trap and then putting into a wall. Got a time on the board, just waiting for Skitty to land one on. Seeing on the race feed that there's been an off track, so it invalidated the lap. So you're going to have to wait until the next lap for it to count. With 9 drivers, only 2.6 seconds separating. That is a very tight. Farmer qualifying second with a 2:07.2. Oh, he's just been bumped down a spot. Coco lands a 2:06. Gallen holding pole position. Bentley, it sounds familiar to the GT3, it definitely does. That roar from that machine. Jump on board for a hot lap in a sec. If you've got anyone nearing commence of the lap. Tender's not too far away. For a lap around Coda in Tender's Mercedes. We're in turn 1, a very tidy line. Mercedes holding pretty well down through the S's. It's not been too tail slippery. See, from the views you get, a lot of the apexes rather hidden through the corners. Lap for Pretender. Current qualifying time of 208.795. Triple apex, right hand up. Two turns, and turn 20. Improve lap time to 8.7 to beat. He does it, moves himself up into third position. 206.973. Billy qualifying in second with a 206.9. Skyline handling very well around Coda. Billy hasn't got much in it to have to shave off and get ahead of Gallant for pole position. It goes the same for Pretender and Coco. Those first four. Only 0.178 difference. Even the head farmer to be qualifying in 5th position is under 4/10 away from that pole time. That is very tight. Skitty gets a time on the board. Be able to get another one in. Shave some more time off that. 2:16 to beat. Does get down to 2:15, so it's 8.9 seconds separating the entire field. Boggy Daddy qualifying ninth, 2.6 off. I wonder if that was a little bit of slip. Nick was fighting though. I think he's just trying to get some temp into those tyres. He's going for a golden lap here. He's up to turn on the pit straight. There's only 2 minutes left to qualifying. This will be his final lap to improve that time. Mojo, no movement on the board. As is for DK. Bit of a delay as we try and find where head farmer is. Coco's snuck up into second position. A bit of fun in the murk now. came through for 206.6. Only 1/10 away from Gallen's time. He's not going to be able to take pole. Gallen got that time in pretty early. Against 206, straight off the mark. Very nice time. No worries, Dirty. My pleasure. Qualifying's complete. Final laps now. He's going to try and do his lap burnout. He tried to do it last time, he had the wrong set of tyres on. Sounds like Mick's wrapped up the lap. And Gallen breaks his pole time, set to 205.7 on the final lap. That is some huge pace. DK move up from 7th. He takes a spot, he moves in the 6th, that sees Mick bump down. Yeah, it might be AI driving his car from the looks of things. That pole position is going to be pretty hard to try and take now. I think a 205 is going to be cementing pole position for Gallen. That's Tyjo and Skitty left to improve their times. And 2 temps shaved off for Skitty, no movement on the board. 40 seconds left. Is there enough time for Tyjo to wrap up this lap? Yes, there will be. A bit loose in that rear. Porsche really does suffer the circuit of the Americas. Yeah, it's a bit of fun just to slide across. And here, Philly smoking it up. Gallen. There he is, now we got him in view. Get a few seconds of burnout. There we have qualifying done for the final round of Division 1. Gallen 350 takes pole position, setting a 205.792. And there we have is then Coco Dog, Philly Manili, Pretender, Head Farmer, DK Rush, Mick Cliff, Tyjo, Doggy Daddy, and Skitty. Over to the grid now. Don't forget, if you're just joining us for the stream, if you haven't done so, hit that follow button. We appreciate all the support we get with our viewers. We are nearing that 250 follower mark. It's going to be exciting to reach that. Thank you for showing all the support to our drivers. They do a fantastic job out there. We do have Project Cars 2 on Thursday nights, and then iRacing on Monday nights. After tonight, we are having a 2-week break on broadcasting. We'll be racing, but I will be getting behind the wheel and getting amongst it with our drivers on both iRacing and Project Cars over the next 2 weeks. And we'll be coming back with the Formula Vs on iRacing and then the BMW M1 Pro Cars on Project Cars. So it's going to be a couple of great series to watch there. And the competition is going to be rather fierce in both the series. Thanks to Pagnian Advanced Simulation, they're putting up $50 for each of the championships. Be able to spend at Pagnian on next level racing products. That's going to be a fantastic prize for them to score. There we go, the drivers are all readied up. Lights to go green. Last time in the GT3 challenge. Alright, a little bit slippery there for Philly. He got off the mark nicely. There's going to be enough pace for him to be able to sneak up in front of Coco. Coco runs rather wide. Now neck and neck with Philly. Looks like a good clean turn one. Gallon flying ahead. Pushing out to 1 second already. Pretenders sandwiched in at the moment. Kojo putting some huge pressure on him. Goes for a move, but he's not far enough ahead. That's lost the cars there. Head Farmers dropped a position. Terrible camera shot there, we're getting more of the track below. Head Farmers going to have a good opportunity to get up and around. So yeah, it'd be nice to see you filling the podium. Hopefully he doesn't have any bad luck and throw it. If he gets to the podium, he's got a... Oh, what's going on? I think he's had to do a slowdown. He might have just jinxed him there, Jenna. We get Philly on the podium for the interview as well. You can't have any distractions of messages coming through. He got thrown when he did get his interview. Farmer gets around Pretender now. Mick makes a very early pit. A strategic strategic stop by the looks of that. Don't have any damage to contend with. A very quick stop by the looks of it. And Doggy Daddy closing in a little. DK in 7th. Trying to quickly catch up on Pretender. We're getting a fair bit of spacing going on already. It's only on lap 2. Joe's making his way up through the rungs. Very tidy line. That pace is probably going to be sitting right on the tail of Philly in no time. decide whether he plays defensive this early on. He just lets him slip through and stays focused on getting consistent laps, then make up for it later. Okay, struggling to keep up. Gallon and the Cadillac. This car's on fire tonight around Circuit of the Americas. Runs rather wide. Could be enough that it's going to request a slowdown. Not sure if all four wheels may have gone off. Pretty sure it stings you when you all four get up over the curb. Doesn't like that corner. BK still trying to close in on Pretender. Is managing to keep him at bay. See difference in speed between the Sky and the Porsche. Down pitch straight, a little bit of oversteer coming out of the corner. It's going to cost Philly huge pace. He's going to have to move straight across and stay in that draft. Tajo instantly makes the move and blocks it. Philly hold on to the tail of Tajo. And stay with that pace, stay within that draft. Philly going to be able to make up some good time. Be able to close in a little on position 2 potentially. On lap 4, Gallon's our race leader. Getting 206.434 as his last lap. That's while running up front, putting the full amount of wind. That last lap, a good half a second quicker than Coco's lap. While he's pushing out that gap to now 4 seconds, so he's gaining about a second a lap. So similar in the Cadillac in Division 2. And Philly's dropped down into P5. Yeah, weaving. That's what Steph's mentioning there. That car is a little bit of a glitch with the engine noise. Sounds like it's bouncing off the limiter, but it's got heaps to go. Might even bring up the speedo. bouncing, but still dials up for ages. Head Farmers recovered back up into P4. Not a tidy line through that corner's cost him some pace. It's going to give an advantage to Philly to be able to make a move. Ferrari's managing to keep him at bay. He's got a heap of length left, but he's going to have to anchor pretty hard, come down into this left-hander. Philly back up in fourth now. Fender and DK still at it. DK's slightly closed the gap more. Gideon McCliff nice and close as well. Going to be a bit of a battle here between Head Farmer Pretender and DK potentially. And DK's last lap a bit more pace than Head Farmer. Between 1 and 2 seconds difference. Billy now pulling away from P5. He's got 2-second lead. Pretender and DK then close in on the Head Farmer. It's going to give some more opportunity for Philly to pull away a little bit more. We've got a fair bit of catching up to do to get back up towards that battle with Ty Joe. He's got about 13-second gap at the moment. DK's dropped right back. Again, he's been making it over these 6 laps to catch up to the tail of the Mercedes. Has been lost. Still going to be out of the draft distance as well. Tend to focus more. Oh, a little bit of chaos going on at pit entrance. Tyjo having some issues. I think he may have taken some damage on that entrance. It is a very tricky entrance. It is quite the dog leg. Oh, Head Farmer, he's struggling to find his pit box there. We're just past the halfway point. Lap 7, Gallen is our leader. Runs it rather wide. Seeing a lot of drivers start to head in for their mandatory pit requirement. Back up in 3rd position. some time loss in the pits from the head farmer. If that is the case, it's going to be looking promising for Philly. Head farmer's come out 9 seconds behind Mick Cliff, and Mick actually pit in the first couple of laps. I don't believe Doggy has pit yet. Will claim another position. Closing in on Doggy now. Tander's only a few seconds away from Philly. There's only a difference of a tenth between their last laps. Philly that slight bit quicker. Let's start contemplating when he's going to bring in the car and serve that mandatory pit. Track temps now getting warmer. There's more sunshine coming down onto the track. Okay, unable to really rein in that gap between himself and Gallant. That's not necessary. Nice easy drive. He's got a huge 22-second gap between second and third. He yields a position to Mick. Offline and gave it away. I think DK's pit. Mick's about 18 seconds. About a 15-second gap by the time they've been in and pit. Peugeot appearing to have some dramas with his Porsche. Sure if the damage that we can see to that left side, yeah, he's going back into the pits. Thought it might have just been residual from the little spin he had at the pit entrance before. He's coming in for another stop. promising for Philly to hold a spot on the podium. Going to be Pretender, that could end up taking that position away. Oversteer at the apex. That's cost him a lot of pace. Here goes DK now. Sounds like DK getting underway out of the pits. He joins right on the tail of Head Farmer. Slippery through turn one, those tyre temps drop just a fraction. First stopper was Mick Camp. He's closing that gap in between fourth position. Carrying a lot more pace, is about 6 tenths quicker that last lap. Could see Mick end up towards the top end by the time front runners end up pitting in. Probably just lets Head Farmer DK through. We go Pretender and Philly in. It could all come down to a pit stop here. Tyjo's just copped himself post-race time penalty. Philly underway very quickly. He will gain a couple of positions. Let's bring up that map. Oh, it's going to be very close. I think he's going to get them. They're only just powering out now. He's going to be well and truly ahead, nearly neck and neck with Philly. He's got the warmer tyres. Look at that, Mick moves straight up into P3. That strategic early pit on lap 2 has gotten him up into P3. And they got away a little bit slower. Yeah, the pits have cost him about a second from the gap that he had on Philly previously. So lap 11, see race lead head in. So that's Gallon and Coco Dog both needing the pit. Gallon dives in. Coco Dog stays out on track. That open track. Oh, Gallon's copped himself a penalty. Speeding in the pits, nearly a DQ, 50 seconds it just cost him. He's going to be shaking his head about that. That's cost him the race win. That's now even within shot of Nick Cliff moving up another spot. Even for Philly. Could be Coco, Mick and Philly on the podium because of the 50-second penalty. I don't know if Tyjo's wearing one, but he's only 1 second, so it's only been a minor cut track. Coco will need to pit at the end of this lap. Gallon's back out on track in position 2. About 32 seconds separating him and Philly, so that 50-second penalty is going to cost him huge. As it stands, I can see Philly move up into position 2. Oh, something's happened to Mick Cliff. He's dropped back down in the 7th. And he's taken some front end damage. Just going to have to wear that damage. Hit here is going to cost him further. Very unfortunate for Mick after a great strategy getting him up toward that top end. Okay, now into the pits. Alan should be able to go back to the lead of the race. Frustrated to be able to cross the line first, to only lose a whole bunch of positions with that 50 seconds. See some more up-to-date records. So 50 seconds added at the moment. We'll see Gallon drop down into 8th position. Big opportunity for Coco to be able to get his 5 wins from 5 rounds. Just needs to keep this lap safe. Billy's got 4 seconds between himself and Pretender. It's a nice gap to be able to be looking for position 2. Pretender's only got a second between himself and the head farmer. It'll be a fight for a podium spot. Oh, Tojo's spun off on the side through the S's. Looks like DK's going to join in this battle between Head Farmer and Pretender. Back end of the last lap now. Been a fantastic drive from Gallon tonight. Had that Cadillac dialed in. Coco Dog takes the win. Alan crosses in second, but that's going to be costing him. Keeping a nice gap that's going to see him move up into position 2. Good finish for Philly. Congratulations. I'll see Pretender move up in the 3rd, Head Farmer into 4th, DK into 5th. Gallon's been bumped down into 6th position now. He's going to drop another spot here as Nick crosses. Doesn't lose another spot, so he must have kept it just within range. Sure. Should have enough time to see Doggy cross the line. 30 seconds remaining. IJ destroying what's left of that Porsche at the finish line. Then we have wrapping up the GT3 challenge in Division 1. Coco Dog taking the win, so that's 5 from 4 and becoming the series champion as well. So congratulations to Coco. And then also on the podium in position 2 is Philly Manilli, and then in P3 is the Pretender. And then the rest of the standings we have is the Head Farmer, DK Rush, Gallen, Mickcliffe, Doggy Daddy, Skitty, and Tyjo. So we'll have Coco Pretender in the chat in a moment. I'm going to pass on any messages, throw it in the chat, and I can relay out to the drivers as well. There we go, invites being shot out. We'll see them join in. There's Pretender in my list. Remember, he comes up as a different name on my list in there. A little bit longer. Here we go, yeah, they are jumping in. Congratulations, Philly. Good drive.
Yeah, thanks, JT.
Yeah,
Bit of a technical thing there, 50 seconds on gear. Speeding in the pits. Yeah, a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely to drop that many positions when to finish pretty much across the line first.
Yeah.
You were fighting for that P3 spot for ages.
Yeah, with Pretender.
Yeah.
And then even with Tyjo as well for the start of it.
Yeah. I got a bit nervous when Coco came up behind me, so I was like, ooh, I'll just move over. See you, mate. Ooh.
Yeah, no, congratulations. Then no messages coming through to interrupt you.
Nah, mate. Got a diary. Sitting here, no messages. All good.
Yeah, that's
Did well.
Yeah,
cheers. And Sami's throwing a message through to you, Philly. Do you feel better after New South Wales lost last night?
No, I was going to say, hope you get well soon, Sam, but you can suffer now, mate. Bloody cane toad.
Love it.
Yeah. Congratulations, Pretender, on the podium as well.
Yeah, thanks, JT. It was a bit of a shock. I didn't realise I got there, unfortunately, thanks to Gallen's little mishap in the pits. Slid me up there, which is a bit of a shame on his behalf. He was doing so well.
Yeah, he's on fire in that Cadillac tonight. So he was making things hard for you, Coco. You just couldn't close that gap too much.
Yeah, no, he was going really good. It was challenging. I didn't think I'd had him until, I don't know, did he speed in the pits or?
Yeah, pit limiter button got stumped.
Pit entrance by the looks of it, straight up 50 seconds. So.
Yeah, no, he was going really well. He had me.
Oh, I'm appreciative. I got the podium.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all part of racing, and it all counts the same.
Yeah, I was watching you come up behind me there too, Pretender. I was like, oh, and then there's going to be a battle here, and I've seen you go around.
Yeah, just slipped.
I'm going in the pits now. This is my opportunity.
Yeah, I thought I'd try to catch up a bit and follow you into the pits as well.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing.
So, I hope he takes it easy.
Battle, mate.
That was good.
Yeah. Shout out to Wira and Sam. Where are they? Should be racing with us tonight, eh?
I disagree because I probably wouldn't be on the podium.
Yeah.
No, that's true. More
I think Wira's working late and Sam's a bit crook, so.
Bugger.
Yeah. And also the gal too, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Probably would have won that race.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Shout out to him, actually. He's been helping me with some setups as well, so champion moved me up in the ladder in Div 1, which is good.
Yeah, shout out to the old Skyline on the podium. Voldemort.
Yeah, Skyline. Yeah, had some punch up the straight.
Yeah, well, what I was doing is I was flickering between me traction control because you punch it too early in the corners and it just throws you around, so.
Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, I just used it a little bit. flick it off up the straights and it takes off like a rocket. So
Nice, well played.
yeah, cheers, mate.
And congratulations on the championship too, Coco.
Yeah, thanks, JT.
First
Long
one in
time
the
coming.
bag with us. It'd been coming for a while.
Yeah, bloody hell.
And the wrap it up 5 from 5 wins too. So well done.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. And yeah. I wouldn't have been able to do it without Az and Doggy, and everyone else helped me. So yeah, it was
You'll
really
have to
good
do it
fun.
all on your own next series, mate.
Yeah, bloody hell. I gotta set myself a bit of a challenge.
Defaults, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, I think.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah,
Them things
well
rent
done,
out to
guys.
11 grand or something, don't
They do. Huge, those M1s.
they? Yeah. All right, JT, thanks, mate. For
No
another
Yes, thanks,
series.
JT.
Congratulations,
Awesome
guys.
series.
Congratulations, Coco.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, boys.
And we have our podium finishes with Coco Dog taking the win, Philly on position 2, and Pretender in position 3. So fantastic race from all drivers, and unfortunate with Gallon taking that 50-second penalty, costing the race win. And then a fantastic run for Coco to end up wrapping up the series. It's been a great one to have. And then, as we were mentioning before, we will be having a 2-week break from broadcasting, and then the next series will be the BMW M1s. So we'll bring up what's coming up next. So we have 5-round series again, and it is default setups, so mixing it up a little bit. We've been running custom setups for quite some time, so the BMW M1s we all forced to defaults, so it's going to level the playing field a little bit. So it'll be a very interesting one to check out, so hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. And that series will be starting on Thursday, 30th of June, so we will be having that 2-week break while I jump behind the wheel and race with the guys in some casual fun races over the next couple of weeks. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you trackside next time.